All right, thank you. Thank you. It's great to be back in Vancouver. All right, what I want to talk to you guys today about is basically how to live the .com lifestyle. What is the .com lifestyle? To me, it's three things: having time, money, and location freedom. A lot of people, they have a lot of money, but they have very little time to spend it because they're always working. When I had my first business, I was working 12 hours a day, 6 days, 7 days a week. No time to spend it. On the other side, we got people who have a lot of time, but they got no money. So that kind of defeats the purpose. And even if you have time and money, a lot of people are not free. They're usually locked down to one location. When I had my bricks and mortar business, I was locked down to Vancouver. I couldn't leave it. If your clients are here, you can't leave it. You're pretty much stuck here. You can't leave. Should the government decide to tax you, you pretty much have to take it. But being location free means that if one day they say, oh, can the government decide to raise my taxes to whatever, I don't like it, I leave. Totally free of location. It means getting away from the rat race. I just got back here, and I was such in rush hour today in Vancouver, I forgot how bad it was. Yeah, I really don't know how people can actually handle that, but yeah, getting away from rat race, it means spending time on things that are really, really important. Like this. I'm talking about Sally, not the car. Okay, so just so you know. All right, but before I begin, I want to tell a little bit about me. Who is John Chow? Officially, my official title is I'm the founder and CEO of TTZ Media, Inc. TTZ is my holding company that holds all my online assets. Online, most people know me as the blogger who makes money online by telling people how much money he makes online. Yeah. When it comes to making money online, see, I wrote the book on it. Literally, I wrote the book on it. See, this is my book, Make Money Online. And there's a copy right there. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, I wrote the book on it. I'm fairly internet famous. According to atlinks.ca, I am the #1 ranked internet marketing blog in Canada. According to market research firm Impact Radius in New York, I am the 4th most influential person in affiliate marketing. I was the recipient of the 2012 Affiliate Marketing Award given out at AdTech in San Francisco. In that same year, I was one of 6 recipients of an AFI Award, giving out to companies and people who have made tremendous contributions to the internet marketing industry. That award was presented to me by Ice-T and his wife, Coco. Yeah. Ice-T called it a giant butt plug, because it looks like one. I've been the subject of a documentary on CBC television. Generation Show followed the week in the life of a company, school, and a personality, and I was the personality. The other company profile was Hootsuite and Emily Carr University. So if you wish to see it, it was aired last year, but it is out on my YouTube channel, and jclink.me/gs, and you can watch the entire 1-hour documentary. And coming up this summer, I have a movie coming out. It's called Living.com, and it's a documentary that profiles people who are truly living. The premiere will be in Los Angeles and Beverly Hills, May 31st, 2014. If you want to come down to and join me for the red carpet premiere, you can. So hey, come on down. It'll be great. It's going to have a big party. We're going to blow out and red the whole shebang. So, other interesting fact, I worked at a job for a grand total of 8 months of my entire life. My first job was McDonald's. I lasted 4 hours before I quit. My second job, I was a phone solicitor for a carpet cleaning company. And I lasted about 3 weeks before they fired me. And my last job, I was selling car audio for A&B Sound. And it lasted about 7 months before they canned me from that job. And after that, I concluded that working sucks, and I just never did it again. It's not that I'm unemployed, I'm just unemployable. So I've been online since 1998. I've been internet marketer since 2000, blogger since 2005. I divide my time between Vancouver and Orange County. Basically, in the summer months, I spend up here. The rest of the time, I spend down there. And that assures me an average year-round temperature of 23 Celsius. And I am a self-confessed tech geek. I usually have all the latest gadgets, iPhones, iPads, you name it. Yeah, in fact, I'm so much of a tech geek that when my wife was pregnant and we found out it was going to be a girl, one of the first things I did was I made sure my daughter's domain name was available before I named her. So this is sallychow.com. Right. She's 7 years old. Her blog was started 3 months before she was born. The first blog post was a picture of an ultrasound, and the title says, "I'll be live soon." She has her own Twitter account, and you can follow her at Sally Chow. She has several thousand followers. And like every kid, you know, she has her own Apple iPad. And I can tell that she's growing up in the iPad generation. A while back, I asked her to do something, and she didn't want to do it. Instead of getting mad at me, she did this. I see, kids today, they don't give you the finger, they resize you. This is my blog when it first started. You know, just a regular WordPress blog, just a default WordPress theme. I just changed the color, no advertising whatsoever. I think that's about almost a year old now, 1,000 readers or so. This is the blog today. Custom theme, readership now gone to 250,000. One of the biggest bloggers on the internet. Back in September of 2006, I did a blog income case study. The case study came about because I was basically challenged to prove that you can make money by blogging. When my blog first started, it never made any money. It was called johnchow.com, and it was meant to update my friends and family on what I was doing, and that's it. I had other sites that made the money. I've been full-time internet marketer since 1998. This blog started in 2005. Right? So it's just, but one of the things I talked about was how I made money online. And during that time, blogging was an upswing, and as blogging got bigger, the blog post started shifting to how would I make money by blogging, because I receive a lot of questions from readers about that. Can you look at my blog? Give me some advice on it. So I did. But my blog made no money. And one day I was called out on that. So someone said, you know, your blog, you talk a great talk, but your blog makes no money. So why should I listen to you? It says, do as I say, not as I do. So in September 2005, I decided to monetize my blog and turn it into a case study to show that you can follow along and see what happens. So the goal of the case study was to make full-time income with part-time blogging. And I defined full-time income as $3,000 a month. I believe at that time that was the average income of a single Canadian taxpayer. And part-time blogging as 2 hours a day, because that was how long I spent updating the blog. I did a couple of blog posts a day, takes about a couple hours. So I figure if you can make $3,000 a month on 2 hours a day, you're not rich, but now you got choices. Because this money is on top of your job, it's on top of your business, it's on top of whatever else. It's extra flash money. You can do whatever you want. Buy a better car, live in a better neighborhood, send your kids to private school, donate more to charity, anything. Right? If you're a single guy, spend it on women. Right, so $3,000 a month, 2 hours a day. So before September 2006, the blog was started in December 2005. So 8 months, the blog made absolutely zero because it was just a personal blog. The first month, September, it made $352.94. And then it just went to October 1,300, November 2,000, December. Anyway, 4 months later, it hit the $3,000 a month goal. And after that, instead of stopping the case study, I decided to just keep it going and see how far we can really take it if we really, really push it and totally revamp and redesign the blog for the sheer goal of just making money from it. So the case study continued, the income kept going. In 2007, it made $180,000. That doubled in 2008 to $360,000. And in 2009, the last year of the case study, income was at $500,000. And that was still on 2 hours a day because I wanted to increase the income, but not increase my time because I want time freedom. The reason the case study stopped, well, advice of my accountant for one. But the main reason was my advertiser didn't want people knowing how much they were paying me. So it stopped. These days, the blog can make its 2007 income in a month. So it's been doing very nicely. It wasn't always like this. You saw in the beginning video, I said I came from a small farming village in mainland China. A couple years ago, I went back to that house. And I'm not sure how the volume is quite low on this, but we'll see how it goes. This is the house I grew up in. I spent the first 7 years in this house. It doesn't matter if this house faces north, south, east, or west because, well, there's frankly no windows. Doesn't matter about the views or anything like that, so anyway, come on inside. Check out this lock. Okay. This is the original lock. And it still works. This house was built by my great-great-grandfather. It's been in our family for 4 generations. You know, 4 generations. You know, if this house was in Canada, it probably wouldn't be up anymore, but it's hard as a rock. That's because it is a rock. This is the stove where we cook. The wok goes in here. You put the firewood in there, start the fire, and you cook. This is the well. It's a lot smaller than I remember. Then again, when I was here, I was just a little kid, so I guess it looked a lot bigger. But this is our only source of water, and you know, rainwater basically. This is the main living room. Again, no windows, no light. So come on, this is my room. I believe I slept up there. I would climb up on this ladder, which is not broken, but I would climb up there, and basically that's where my bed's up there. And I do have a little window and candles for light. This is the walkway to the main entrance. It's just cobblestones, and you know, I can't believe I used to walk this barefoot, but I did. This house has no electricity, and so the only source of light at nighttime are these candles. They're not very, very bright. I think they only have maybe like 15 watts equivalent to a light bulb. So I'm also wondering where the smoke goes to. But. Alright, so you've seen the house and you've seen all the rooms, but you're probably wondering, what's the washroom? Well, we don't have one. But when I was growing up, you see the little corner there? That used to be an outhouse. Basically, you just just go in there, you do your business, and you just scoop it away. Basically, that's okay. So now you know where I came from, and hopefully after this, you'll understand why I truly appreciate what I do have. You know, like I don't take what I have for granted. I truly give thanks every day to what I've been able to accomplish, to what my parents have done to get out of this country and enter into North America to give me a better chance of life. You know, if an immigrant who's English is a second language and has terrible spelling and grammar, if that person can make a living out of writing, then really, I don't think any one of you have any excuse whatsoever to not succeed. Yeah, so that's where I came from. And I really do appreciate what I do have and what I've been able to accomplish. And so I always see things as an opportunity. That's the one thing I want to impact on you people. Don't see things as a problem. So how did I get to where it is today? So what I want to do is I want to show you the methodology that I went to monetize my blog, to get it to where I'm making 6-figure monthly income. And this can be applied to pretty much any business, not just blogging. You can apply to any website. Pretty much, you can use this concept for what are you doing right now. Most bloggers, or most websites, when it comes time to make money from it, like I saw this very, very same way. They put up a Google ad. That's the most common way for websites to make money. So they produce the content, and then Google supplies this ad, and the reason why it works so well, according to Google, is because the ad is targeted to what you blog about. So by having Google do your advertising or supply your advertising for you, you are free to write content, and Google helps you make money. And that's how I started. The first month I made $352. That was made from Google ads. But as I started moving on and started analyzing things more, you start to realize there's several flaws with a Google ad. For one thing, the ad rates is very, very low. You'll be lucky if you can get $3, $4 per 1,000 page views. And since the average website gets about 1,000 page views a month, that means you're making enough for a cup of coffee, basically. So unless you're the size of an Engadget or a HuffPo, it's very, very hard to make a significant amount of money with Google Ads. You need a lot of scale. The other problem is, well, Google takes half the money, right? Because they provide a service, they take half the money. The targeting could be off too. Like in this case, you're talking about dog training and showing a dog ad. But sometimes the targeting can be off. One of the more famous cases was an Australian online newspaper. They had an article about a fire where a baby was killed in the fire. And the Google ads was an ad for Plexter, and the title said, "Burn, baby, burn." Oh. So if you were the advertiser, you would not be happy about that. If you were the viewer, you wouldn't be happy about that either. Right? And another example, I believe, was an article about how coffee may be bad for you, drinking too much coffee may be bad for you, and the ad was from Folger, says, "Enjoy the second cup." So just there are a whole bunch of samples of Google targeting not correctly. And the reason why is because it's not done by a human being, it's done by some supercomputer. And the supercomputer, for all its greatness, is fallible. Right? So. And the last thing I noticed is the advertisers. You would assume that this advertiser is PetSmart. It's dog training, PetSmart. But most of the time, when I was checking more into it, it's not PetSmart who's advertising. It is an affiliate of PetSmart. The affiliate bought ad for PetSmart to send traffic to PetSmart, so when you buy something at PetSmart, the affiliate makes money. So I started looking more into affiliate marketing, right? And these affiliates are going around advertising across the internet using your traffic and making money off your traffic. So I want to talk a bit about how I discover affiliate marketing, how it works. So what affiliate marketing in a nutshell is basically where you are a commissioned salesperson. You refer people to the advertiser's page, and if they buy something from the advertiser, they give you a commission. The most easy example is Amazon.com. Amazon pretty much invented the affiliate program. They hold a patent on it, actually, but they won't stand up in court, but they do hold a patent on it. Amazon, tons of products. You send a customer to Amazon's website, they buy something, Amazon will give you anywhere from 2 to 16% of the product price, depending on what product it is. So in this case, here's an example of a scanner. This is the Amazon Associate program. I go over here. It's easy. They can make the banners for you, all that kind of stuff. So how do I make money doing this? I want to give an example, and I want to kill two birds with one stone. See, this scanner, I use this scanner to create a paperless office. How many of you hate paper? Yeah. How many of you have an office filled with paper? And my office has no paper, none, zero. I can access all my documents from anywhere in the world, from my iPhone, my iPad, my computer, anywhere. And this is how it's done. And so this will be a video on how I created a paperless office with Sally. Hey everyone, how you doing?
Good.
Good? Good? Are you doing good? Good, okay. Hey, Sally and I today would like to talk to you about the paperless office. And we're going to show you how to achieve an office that is totally paperless. You see, I used to, have a regular office with filing cabinets and stuff, would store all my paper, and they would take up a lot of space. And now, my office has no paper. None. Zero. And I've achieved that through the use of technology and cloud services. And we're going to show you, right, Sally? Yeah, we're going to show you how to have a paperless office so you can free up your space, your clutter, and just be a lot more happier. Ever since I've done this, I've been so much happier. You'll see. Okay, so ready to achieve it, Sally?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's go do this. Yeah, all right. The key to the paperless office is the ScanSnap Scanner 1300 by Fujitsu Tech. This is a scanner that converts all scan images into a searchable PDF. It can do one side or two side at the same speed. It is extremely fast and it's extremely small. For example, here's a Logitech notebook mouse next to it, so you can get an idea how small this thing is. I mean, you could literally take it with you, one hand, put it, travel with you in my laptop bag if I needed to scan a lot of documents while I'm on the road. Powered by the computer's USB, so you don't even need to plug it into a plug. Once you open the lid, the scanner comes on. Only a single button, push button, scan, transfer the image into the computer. So I'm going to show you how fast the scanner is by scanning a few things right now. Okay, here we have a flyer. We're just gonna. It's only a single side, but if it was, even if it was two side, the speed would be the same. Just put it in, hit the button, and look how fast it is, just like that. There you go. So then it will transfer to the computer, and there it is. Alright, let's try a double-sided business card.
I want to do that.
You want to do it, Sally? Okay, push the button. It's so simple, even a kid can do it. Now, you notice it went in crooked? Look at that, and came out crooked. It doesn't really matter, because the software will straighten it out. You notice that? There you go. Once it gets in the software, it straightens it out automatically. So that's, the software is pretty amazing. So I'm just going to type in what card this is. It's L3, and I'm going to tag it with business card, so this way I know what it is. So I'll just save that and he'll get at it. There you go. And there was a flyer I scanned in. Now once something gets scanned from my ScanSnap, it automatically gets saved onto this 2 terabyte Seagate network drive. So that's the first copy. For redundancy and to allow me much greater productivity, a copy is also automatically saved onto Evernote. Evernote is a fantastic service. Basically, it allows you to store all your notes, any kind of notes. Could be a PDF file, voice notes, just word notes, and it makes it available to you from any device. So all your notes are stored in the clouds, and you can connect to it using your computer, your iPhone, iPad, whatever. And the cool thing is it's totally free. Well, there is a premium service, but I'll talk about it in a little bit. So this is Evernote right here. So I have Evernote connected to the ScanSnap scanner. So whatever gets scanned, automatically first a copy goes to the 2 terabyte Seagate hard drive, and then another copy gets sent to Evernote. And the key to the paperless office is Evernote. So Evernote will allow me to search all of my notes. So these are all the my documents that I've scanned and uploaded to Evernote. Then I also, you see, I tagged them. So here's all my business card. I can see these are some business cards just by tagging. I got some here, some receipts, you know, scan receipts, bills, that kind of stuff. Because the ScanSnap scanner scans everything into a searchable PDF, I can actually, makes it very easy to find any bills, contacts, or anything that I scan. Like for example, when I was at the affiliate.com a couple days ago, I met the blogger who runs wordful.com, and I already scanned his business card onto there, but I want to find him, so I'm just gonna use a search field, and his name is Charles, so CH, and I know it's on my finding right there, so here's Charles right there, so I already found it. Charles at Wordful. Boom, and he finds it. And another example of some shares, let's say I want to find my Visa bills, VISA, Visa. Here's all the stuff that's related to my Visa. So you can imagine how much of a time saver this is. You know, instead of having a filing cabinet and trying to follow all your bills and stuff, you would just scan everything to Evernote and search it when you need it. Everything's in the clouds. You don't need a filing cabinet anymore. And yeah, it's the way I do it. I don't have any paper. Yeah, once I scan this stuff in, I take it and just throw it in the trash. And if I need to access to any of my documents, I can access it from my iMac, I can access it from my MacBook, I can access it from my iPad and my iPhone. Even if I don't have any of my devices with me, I can still access all of my documents by just logging on to evernote.com and signing in from there. Once let me log in. So I could be at a public computer library, I could just log into my Evernote account and I can access all my documents from a web browser. So it doesn't matter where I am in the world, as long as I have access to a web browser, I can access my files. ScanSnap Scanner sells for $299.99. However, I got this from Amazon for $50 savings, so that for like $239 or $250, yeah, I think like $239 or $240 for $240. Basically, the cost of a filing cabinet or two. So for the cost of a filing cabinet or two, you can set this up. Evernote is totally free, and it's really easy to work together too. All you gotta do to connect Evernote is go to the SnapScan Manager, right click on it, go to the settings, and on application, just choose Evernote as your application choice as your source, and basically that's it. And so in here you see I save it to my Seagate network drive here, and also sends it to Evernote. It's just some scanning preference. Really easy to set up, extremely easy to use. Everything's fully automated, and it's basically the best things I've ever done to eliminate a cloud of paper. I tell you, my wife who does my accounting, she absolutely loves it because I tell her I need to find this bill, and she would used to like go for the filing cabinet to try to find that one bill that you can never find. Now all she gotta do she doesn't do it anymore. I can do that myself now. I just type in the search and I'm done. So that's basically it. I just want to show you how my office has gone paperless. So there you go, guys. How many wants to do that? Was this video useful? Yeah. Was it entertaining? Yes. You people enjoyed it, right? Well, this video is on YouTube. And this is how I marketed it. See that link there? That is an affiliate link that goes to Amazon. And when you saw the thing popped up in the video, that's also an affiliate link. They can click on it. So this video, we put it up on YouTube back in, I think it was 2010, sometime in 2010, yeah. Sometime in 2010. Now, this video happens to be, when someone goes to YouTube, and YouTube is the second biggest search engine after Google. So it gets a lot of searches. And Paperless Office gets searched about 8,000 times a month. And it just so happened when people search for Paperless Office, I'm number one. It's the first video that appears. And since I'm in the number one position, I get almost half the traffic. So this is the, I guess, YouTube back office result. This is for last month. Last month, 3,168 people has watched the video, total of 12,000 minutes. And these are the Google ads that runs alongside the YouTube video. It made about $33. Now, 3,000 people every month watch this video. And that has always resulted in an average of 10 scanners being sold every month. And I make $20 per scanner. So this video is making me $230 a month for the last 2 years. And I have 900 YouTube videos. That's affiliate marketing. So these are just some examples of affiliate networks that I deal with. You don't need to take any of this, but there's a whole bunch of them. Amazon, Copiac, lots of them out there. As great as affiliate marketing is, there are some inherent downfalls to it that doesn't That makes it not so appealing. The main problem is the customer does not belong to you. In that YouTube video, when someone buys the scanner, the customer goes to Amazon. And Amazon will then, of course, try to market additional stuff to them. And if Amazon is successful, I don't get any of the additional upsell. I get the initial, I get paid once. Amazon gets paid over and over again, even though I refer the customer. The advertiser may pull the offer or load a payout. Amazon may decide we don't want to offer it anymore, and then that thing is dead. They might lower the payout from $20 to $10. Google may decide that we don't want to rank that video #1 anymore. Let's push them down, and then it's dead. So that's the main problem there. Competition could drive up the advertising costs. Most affiliate marketers, they pay for traffic. And this is why affiliate marketers never will tell you what they're running, because they don't want the competition. It drives up the advertising cost to the point where they're no longer profitable. And you always got to constantly hunt for new offers. You always got to, most affiliate marketers have to keep hunting for new stuff to promote, because if it's making money, rest assured, competition will come in to drive up the ad cost, or the advertiser will pull the ad, or pull the offer, and then you got to keep looking constantly for new stuff and new stuff. This is Tyler Cruz. He's from a friend of mine from Nanaimo, BC. He's an affiliate marketer. He does what I call hit and run affiliate marketing. Basically, he promotes what's called email submits. Email submit is where you get someone to submit the email on a landing page, and if the person submits the email, you make about $1 to $2. So what he does is he buys advertising, sends the traffic to the landing page asking for the email, and if they submit the email, he makes $2, $1. So his object is to spend less money than he makes. And I try to tell him for a long time that, what you have is not a real business, for the reason I explained earlier. What you have is a house of cards that's going to come tumbling down at any moment, because you're building a business for somebody else. Those emails don't belong to you. But he realized that, he acknowledges that, but never paid attention, because this was his result for this year. So in the first 6 months of 2013, Tyler generated $600,000 in revenue from those little $1, $2 email submits. And he spent $392,000 in advertising to do it, so he net $214,000, making a 55% ROI. And which explains why he wouldn't listen to me. I wouldn't listen to me either if I was doing that. However, in July, that all came tumbling down. He hit a perfect storm. So he sent me this little IM message. It says, all my campaigns died. I go, how? He go, competition and offers going down. So your income went to 0? Yeah. Damn, literally overnight. Yeah, advertisers pulled the offer. Google slapped the landing pages. Competition came in, no longer profitable. And his last month, I think he made about $480. It's a drastic change, kind of going from almost 50 grand profit down to only a few hundred. So there's a right way and a wrong way to do affiliate marketing. And that's more of a game, by being in Vegas. You're gambling. Yeah, I'm going to put the money there and hope I make more than I get back. That's not a real business. Affiliate marketing is a real business. I want to show you how to do affiliate marketing correctly. All right. How I do affiliate marketing is 4 steps. I call it the 4-step freedom formula. And the first step is to capture the lead. Don't give away the email to make $1. Get the email yourself. This way you own the customer, and you can market to that customer over and over and over again. Because real businesses are built on repeat customer, not one-time customers. And when you're doing hit and run affiliate marketing, you're just getting a one-time customer. And real businesses aren't built that way. After you capture the lead, next step is to form the relationship with the lead. Form the relationship. This is basically the ideal way to form a relationship is just to face-to-face saying, hi, how are you doing? My name is John. Form a relationship. When you're on the internet, we use email to do it. Then you want to establish you as the authority. People like to buy from people they know, like, and trust, but they also like to buy from people that know their stuff. So you want to establish you as the go-to expert in whatever niche you want to do. And having done this, then the last step is basically just to recommend products and services to solve their problem. If your customers have a problem, if you provide a solution, they will reward you for it. So they say that's the 4 step I follow. And it's what I do. That's how my entire operation works. So capture the lead. Basically, for me, it means getting the email first and foremost. Stuff like RSS, Twitter followers, Facebook friends, those are all secondary. They are just support mechanism for me to capture the email. Best way to get an email address is to offer a freebie. When you come to my blog, you get an offer for a free ebook. Enter your email address, I send it to your email. It works great. Before I did that, I would get like 10 opt-ins a day. Once I offer a free ebook, went to several hundred a day. And if you've been blogging or writing online for any length of time, you probably have enough content to write an ebook. My first ebook was just basically a compilation of blog posts that I've made up over the past 6 months. And I just took all the blog posts in a general theme, like blogging, pull this one, pull down, compiled it into a linear book, offered it for an email address. So it wasn't any extra work. And if I made any mistake, it was I did not start the list from day one. Because JohnShaw.com was a personal blog, I didn't apply my regular internet marketing methods that I applied to my other sites. So as a result, the blog's email list did not start until a year down the road. Had I started the list from day one, the list would be twice the size it is today. And conversely, my income would be twice as much. So start the list from day one. Establishing a relationship. I said the easiest, the best way, of course, is face-to-face, go up, shake someone's hand, form a relationship. That's great. Great for a small group, but when you're generating 200 leads a day, not practical. So the way we do it is we use email autoresponders. So this is an email autoresponder, and most email list providers like Aweber, Constant Contact, MailChimp, they all have a feature that allows you to automatically send emails to your leads at a prescribed date. So the first email goes out once you subscribe. 1 day later, this email goes out, and next day, this email, and so forth. And these emails are trying to do the 3 things: build a relationship, establish me as the go-to expert, and recommend products and services to solve their problem. Sometimes those products and services, I don't make any money on, but sometimes I get a commission on, either affiliate commission or they're my own products. This works a lot better than the hit and run marketing. Much, much better. And the customer belongs to you. So when it came down to actually making money, there are dozens of ways to actually make money online. Like I saw the Google ad was an example. Affiliate marketing was an example. But where I was able to push my blog from like first two years I got to 40 grand a month. I kind of stuck there. But now it's pushing well into the 6 figure. And that all happened because of adding 3 additional revenue channels. And the first one is you got to think passive income. Most blogs or most sites make money from advertising. The ads on my blog, I have not added any new ad spots. I have never raised the price, but yet my income keeps going up. And the reason for that is because the advertising on my blog accounts for less than 10% of the blog's income now. It used to account for a lot more. And there's going to come a day where it's going to remove the ads altogether. I think passive income. I'll give you an example of that. My mailing list is provided by Aweber. Aweber has an affiliate program. When you refer a customer to Aweber, they will give you 30% of the customer's bill for as long as the customer remains a customer with Aweber. So in other words, they'll give you 30% of the bill for life. So the first month, it's $1, so you get 30 cents. The next month, it goes to $19, and then you make $5.40. And as the customer's list gets bigger, the bill gets bigger. But the thing is, you will get paid over and over again as long as you remain a customer. So I started promoting WaveWeaver back in February of 2009. As you see, the income is, where is it? Commission. Oh, yeah. Yeah, first month, $27. And just as over the years, it's gone up. By the time it was in June of 2011, it was up to $1,800 a month. And then the current month with that on June was $2,900 a month. No additional work. The reason this works so well is because I'm still getting paid from this guy. The biggest customer or the biggest account I refer to AWeber, his list has gotten so big, his monthly bill is $3,500. And I make 30% of that. So I make a $1,000 off just one account. And to this very day, I don't know who that guy is. I'd love to find out who he is, but it's great. Another example, lead pages. This is what I use to generate all those landing pages and sales pages you see on my blog. Lead pages also has an affiliate program. They will also give you 30% of the customer's bill for life. So I love these type of programs. I love residual passive type income. So, and the great thing about lead pages is their pricing starts higher, $37, $97, $297, $488. So they're much higher price point. So I started promoting these guys back in November, and first month was $644. That was November 2013. And the month of January is now at $856. Last month went to $1,300. And the first 12 days of this month is now $1,100. It took me a year to get to $1,000 of AWeber. I did this in a matter of 3 months because of higher pricing. And that leads to pretty much the third point. You got to think continuity. Continuity is having someone pay you month to month instead of a one-time fee. So what I did for continuity was I created all these membership sites. Work from No Home, Blogging with John Chow, I Am John Chow. These are products I sell in ClickBank. They cost anywhere from $37 to $97, but every single one of them has a membership component where I charge them $47 per month, every single month until they cancel. And when you're charging in that range, I find that people don't tend to cancel because it's like such a small amount, they tend to forget about it. And the average person sticks around for 6 months. So these are fully automated membership sites. If you want to make them, it's powered by WordPress. The membership software is called WP Wishlist. Vimeo Pro, the videos are hosted on Vimeo Pro, YouTube, and the affiliate program is done through ClickBank. So if you actually want to promote my product, I will give you 50% of the money. The advantage of creating your own product is you own the customer, you get the back-end sales, and that's where the money really is. The back-end is where the money is. See, the object of a sale is not to make money. The object of a sale is to get the customer. Because once you have the customer, you can sell to the customer over and over again. So we use a low barrier entry product to get the customer. Kind of the way that Apple does it. You know, you start off, go to the Apple store, you buy a little iPod for $49. Next thing you know, you got an iMac, a MacBook, and Apple TV, and your whole house is filled with Apple products. At least for me, that's what happened. The Ascension. And the last thing that made the biggest jump in my online income is adding really, really high ticket items. Think big ticket. Let's say you want to make $100,000. What do you think is easier to make $100,000 in a year? Sell a $10 ebook or a $10,000 mastermind? You have to sell 10,000 $10 ebooks to make 100 grand. Or you can sell 10 masterminds at 10,000 bucks. Of course, the mastermind is going to be easier. Now, yes, it does take more effort to sell a $10,000 product, but does it take 1,000 times more effort No, I would say not. And when you don't have scale, like if you're not a Huff Poll, you don't have scale, you have to go for magnitude. And magnitude means a high ticket product. So in my case, I get the minimum of about a $10 ebook. I now have product that costs up to $15,000. And that has made the biggest contribution to my bottom line. So these mastermind, I don't know how to put them on. And I don't have the skill set or the manpower to do it. So what I generally do is I just license it. I find a company that's already doing that. I license the system. And an example, license system is Mob. Mob provides those mastermind, and they let me license it, and they set it all up for me. So licensing a system combines the advantages of an affiliate marketing model, when same as you owning your own product, and gets rid of most of the disadvantages. Customer belongs to you. Products are made for me. Those masterminds are done for me. I don't have to worry about going over to Fiji to coordinate with all the event planners and stuff like that. They do all that. I just provide the lead to them. Big ticket, big money. Like I said, you want to sell 10,000 ebooks or 10 mastermind. This is my biggest reason I like Mo. Selling 10 grand product usually requires you to talk to somebody one-on-one. Let's just face it, it's an expensive, high-ticket item. You need to do that. And that's something I don't do, because I just don't do that. I'm not very good at it. So they have the phone team, I provide the lead. So full training provided. But I'll give you an example of licensing versus affiliate marketing model, because one thing is Mob has both a licensing model and an affiliate model. If you're to be an affiliate, you can. And you'd be, so affiliate program, like most affiliate programs, they pay 50% of the front end product, and you get nothing on the back end. As a licensee, you get 90% commission on the front end product, goes back to your own product, 10% goes to the cost of goods sold, and you get 50% on all the back end product. So, and it doesn't matter when they sell to that customer, the phone team calls up the customer, if they're able to sell them something, you get half the money. So on this little product here, it was $10. And I sold 450, they was doing a contest, I sold 450 copies at $10. Now, if I was an affiliate, I would have made $2,250. And that was done in 3 days, so really it wasn't, most people would not complain about that, making $2,200 in 3 days. But as a licensee, I would get 90% commission, so I would have made $4,050, which looks a lot better. But then what happened is, those 450 copies I sold, the phone team called up those people and sold another $24,000 of products, of which my cut is 50%. So as an affiliate, I would have made $2,250. By licensing a high ticket item, I ended up with $16,050. Huge difference. And I said, this high ticket is what's been adding more than half of my income. So during the last Mob event, they presented me with a check for $757,000. That represents how much I made with this company since I started promoting them 17 months ago. So I also get the Mercedes that you saw in the beginning, the one I got for my wife. I didn't pay for it. They did. So that was a gift from Mo. And I've been doing so well with them. They're going to I get to trade that in. They're going to give me an SLS. You know, the one with the gold wing. The wing. I'm trying to debate, so I get a gold wing or the convertible. Gold wing. Well, see, it was Vancouver, be no problem. Gold wing, of course, but I'm down in California, whereas convertible is required by law. So, but yeah, it worked out really, really well. And if you look at the income my site's generating, more than half of that income comes from high-end product that costs more than $1,000. If you don't have a high-end offering in your mix, you need to get one, because as I said, most of us can't do scale. So we got to go with magnitude. And when you got magnitude, ideally, you want to do both. You want scale and magnitude. But that'll be Apple, scale and magnitude. but most people can't do that. So summing it up, you need to think about the lifetime value of the customer. Don't just, oh, customer clicks on my ad and they leave, I make 25 cents off them, and then I never see that customer again. In that case, the lifetime value was 25 cents. So you're a customer with a lot of money. And first, my customer was sort of worth maybe $1, $2, get to $5. But as I started adding more and more revenue channels, the passive stuff, the big ticket stuff, each customer was starting to worth more and more money to me, up to like $100 per customer or higher. And that's a lot better than making 25 cents from a Google click. Start your list today. Always be working on your brand. Always. What distinguishes you from anyone else is going to be your brand and your name. One of the reasons I wrote the book is to distinguish me as a brand. Like, there are thousands and thousands, there are millions of bloggers out there. There are millions of people who make money online, but I wrote a book on it. So we're always working on your brand. Think, when it comes time to monetize or making money from your venture, think passive income, think continuity income, think big ticket. What kind of big ticket can you offer and if you don't think you can do it, is there a company that can license the big ticket item to you and form some kind of joint venture and add that to your product mix? And lastly, don't take things so seriously. Have fun at this. Too many people concentrate on the end goal, and they stick to that, and then they don't have fun along the way. See, what's really fun is not the end goal. What's really fun is a journey along the way, meeting new people, talking, discovering all things, learning along the way. So just enjoy the journey. All right? So thank you very much.